get the idea. What do we got here? We've got something called Unlimits. They're a little gashapon from Japan, and I know very little about them. I just know there's a bunch of girls, a bunch of robots, and a bunch of parts for like armor and vehicles. There's really not much else to say about them. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, they've come out in a couple different runs, and they all have different colors. As you can see, hello. As you can probably see here, you have ones with red tops, ones with green tops, and then there's the armor pieces connected to them and stuff. And the one I got, I wonder what this is. Let me see. I don't know what this is. This is just like some Bandai warning note. Yeah, I guess it's just an importer slash warning note. Anyway, yeah. I've got the chick and I've got the armor. Let's see what the chick parts look like. You got 2 legs in weird positions. You got a crotch. You got a top, arms, and a head. Let's take a look at them. Okay, so here we got her head. I believe this character's name is Chaco. No, not Jacko. Chaco. Pops open kind of like a die body capsule chicks kind of thing. That's actually kind of good, because that means that you can change the hair colors on them if you buy more than one. So that's kind of neat. And here you have her torso, which is very strange looking in my opinion. There's her other arm, and as you can see, the tab on this is such that you can pretty much only put it in one way. So the top is not articulated in any fashion except for turning her head, and literally just turning her head. Here's our midsection, goes here, obviously. Here's her crotch, again, unmoving. I believe, yeah, they're circular, so it means you can put either one on either side, but, you know, the feet give it away as to which side's supposed to be where. Okay, it's just a chick. A chick. And there's really not much going on there, but she does come with armor. And I'll get to that armor in a second, but here's her armor pack. You get these accent pieces for her body. And this part, I believe, turns into a stand. Let's make that happen. Let's see. This is how most people end up cutting their hand. I just made a slight incision there to make it easier to break it off. And I guess that part doesn't come off. Okay, I was about to sit there and go, "Urgh," and try to rip that off, but I realized that's way too thick. That's actually part of the base for support. So I'm glad I didn't get too hyper with that shit. Let's see here. How does this go? Okay, I see. That's weird how it has one tooth just sitting down on the ground like that. Yeah, see that? This part goes in like that, and it kind of locks in place sideways. Oh, and see, it has like little teeth there, so you can change the elevation of it. Yeah, that's cute. Let's put this one all the way up here. Oh, God, what the hell? Oh, these ones are notched as well. And the top part is not notched, so it can sway back and forth. That's pretty nice. I'll probably clean those up, the little sprue nubs later, but Okay, so pretty much you take that and you stick it on the giant hole on her back, which is just asking to have a tail put there, if you ask me. Okay, so you got Chaco, and she's not doing a whole hell of a lot, but she has armor. I could probably take these off more carefully, but man, I'm just so lazy sometimes. And it's not that much of a detriment, really. Nothing I can't kill with an X-Acto knife somewhat. Okay, so that's garbage over there. So, let's see. This looks like kitty ears, so where did they go? Oh, she's got a hole in the back of her head. I think that's on right. Let's see. Well, it's not really kitty ears. It's more like cones. Kind of like chobits in a way. Yeah, it's not terrible. I think I have it on right. Pretty sure. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Let me try it upside down, just for the hell of it, see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, that's definitely supposed to be this way. Besides, she would get rain in the other way, and, well, that would be shitty. Okay, so that's her head. Now, these parts are kind of weird. I'm guessing these can go on either or side. It doesn't really matter. And look how floppy that is. Like, they have it kind of indented there, like at the top of the hole here, you know, and then they have, well, it's like raised here, and then there's an indentation there, and in a perfect world, that would perfectly slide into that and lock in tightly, but alas, it does not. It's ready to fall off at any second. Okay. So, it's Chaco. And that's really all she's doing. She's just sitting there, doing a punch, flying through the air. Okay, well, enough of her. Here we have Unlimits Project, Phantom Barrage Force set. Now, you see, normally these things are sold in gashapon machines, but for whatever reason, they decided to make one that comes in a box, which is very odd. In this box, you get a whole bunch of armor, you get another chick, and you get a robotic chick, which is neat because they can jive with these chicks. Side of the box. As you can see, it can go in many different figurations. And there's everything that's included. Quite a bit, actually. Okay, so what we got here. As you can see, it has the, these are the builder eggs that come out of gashapon machines, and the ones that come in this set are this dark gray and light purple. So you get 3 of the machines. You get another piece of cardboard. And let's see. Let's get rid of this box here. Okay, here you get the parts that there's machine parts that come in here, they're like construction-y type machines, you know. And then you get machines that come in the figure sets that are sold in gashapon machines as well. The ones that come with the waves of the chicks, if that makes sense. I don't think that makes sense. But these are extra parts that come with the chicks if you were to buy them in gashapon machines. Okay, you got a stand for the robot chick. You have armor parts for the robot chick. These are the body parts of the robot chick. Oh, look at those big pinkish purple eyes. More body parts for the robot chick. And then you get a girl whose name I do not know. And she has ugly yellow legs and a kind of cool purple top. Anyway. Let's get her squared away first. Yeah, the paint jobs on these chicks aren't superb, but they're not the worst thing I've ever seen, though. Okay, there's that chick. As you can see, she's in a very different pose than Chaco. Also, her arms don't seem to come off. Yeah, this one's arms seem to be locked on, except for the shoulder blade there. Huh. I'm guessing actually these black parts are for her, for that chick. And this rather odd headpiece, I guess. Is it a headpiece, or is it meant to be around her waist, I wonder? That almost looks like it's for the waist. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like that, because it looks kind of weird. It looks like it's too large for her head. Yeah, actually, the hole on the back of her head looks like it's too small for this, too. So, yeah, the head hole is definitely smaller than the waist hole. The waist hole on the back. Let's see. My hands can fucking move this. Let's see. Boop. Okay. So that's her appearance. Ah. Cool. Don't like yellow, but that's still cool. Ah. And as I mentioned, I can probably change the hair color on both of these guys. In fact, let me test that out real quick. Take her head off. Well, just the front part of her hair. Will it blend? No, yes, it will. Okay, yeah, so you can actually change their hair colors that way. That's kind of neat. Let's put it back the way it was, though. Where to start? I guess I'll start from the bottom and go up. Here's something interesting I just noticed. When you have a base for it, but you have that hip piece on, there is no hole in the hip piece, meaning, well, you can't use it for that. But that's okay, because this actually has purposes for making it stand beyond the base, which is what that armor is. So, let me get to that. It's kind of neat how they did this. It's like parts to the robot chick are all interlocking. Like a pancake. That's neat. As you can see, there's quite a few more parts for these robot chicks than there are the other chicks. Oops, I think I got it backwards. It's a little tricky. And then you gotta be careful because you don't want to break the little tabs. Oh my god. And you want to have the dexterity of a normal human being, not just fumble fingers. God. Okay. That's kind of loose, and I don't like that. But it's loose for a reason, and that's because you can swap the parts of the girls out into these. So it's kind of an unfortunate thing that you have to deal with. I think I got that right. 1 part, 2 part, 3 part. That's where you're going to put the arms in, so I'm not completely shutting that close yet. Yeah, the shoulder blade, well, the shoulder is rather kind of odd looking. I wonder if I have that right. It's kind of hard to tell which part is supposed to go that one there or that one there, vice versa. I don't know. But it looks okay as is. So, I could be right, I could be wrong. I'll check it later, but it works so far. Okay, so we have the front of her head. I believe I should probably put the face on first if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe not. Okay, no. I don't know, it looks to me like the face should be first. That peg does not want to go in there. Wonder why. Yeah, one of the pegs is not going in there very kindly. Nope. Damn, why is that? Doesn't look like it's been miscast. Actually, looking at this, it does look like there's a difference between using the back head and that piece first. Let's see. Yeah. It's still pretty tight, though. There, now it's snapped in all the way. I guess it was just a tight peg. Face, I guess, just slides on, I suppose. Wait a minute, am I doing something wrong here? Probably. I can't tell. Okay, do I put the face into that? Okay, yeah, there's a hole there. Okay, much better. Yep, now our head's done. Okay, so that's the robot body. And that can go up on a platform like this. If I can keep it from falling apart in my hand. Yeah, unlike the squishy bodies, the hard plastic going into hard plastic makes it harder to get in there. Okay, so it's cool and all. That pops off way too easy, but I'll show you why it pops off way too easy. You take this chick, pop off her top. Take this chick, pop off her top, and now she's partially cybernetic. Kind of creepy, really. It's neat, though. Likewise, partially organic. A little bit of a tighter fit there. But yeah, they're completely interchangeable. And you can also snap off the waists and have that be, swapped around. Like so. like so. So you get the idea. There's other ways to variate them as well, but, you know, that's pretty decent. Okay, now, these connection points here, they're important because they go to that armor. Actually, let's take a look at these real quick. Probably the more interesting piece here is this. Looks like 2 pistols and 2 armor pieces. Let's look at the pistols. This girl with her closed hands obviously can't hold them. And this chick has no problem holding them. Notice they're only painted on one side. That's kind of cheesy. Bandai's like notorious for just painting one side. They're like, well, that's the side you're looking at, so that's the pretty one. But when it comes to guns, they really need to be painting both sides. I mean, are they saving that much money by not doing that? I can't imagine. I noticed the stuff coming off of these sprues are significantly more mushy. They're a very mushy plastic. So I have no problem using the X-Acto knife for that. I got a weird part. I don't know what to do with it. It's just this weird wing part. I believe when you have other kits, you can actually turn this into like the shoulder blade of like a horse, so you can like make centaurs out of these chicks, which seems to be a very popular thing. Making centaurs out of characters. Here we got a cool giant gun, but, well, it's not really able to be held by these chicks, so I guess that's just something you need as part of the armor set. And of course we have these wing parts here, and we got 2 of those. Again, painted on only one side, because they're being cheap. You know what, these parts are kind of boring to me, so I'm just going to go right into the armor. These things look kind of like little Death Stars, almost. Oh my god, there's another wrapper underneath that one. You pricks. Damn it. Boop. Oh, more model parts. How are they actually in there? This is very confusing to me. How did they do that? Did these pop out? I don't know. Okay, it's kind of like the other one was. Everything's so sectional in this, it's crazy. Yeah, you gotta... Wow, that's nuts. I guess these would work as stands, wouldn't they, too? Yeah, definitely. Kind of like a capsule chicks kind of thing. Yeah, and it looks like leg armor. That's kind of neat. Okay, so from these large, well, from that capsule, you get all these little parts right here. This one's kind of cute. Has a pre-printed face on it. Kind of an emoji type of kind of face. And I'll put that together real quick. That one doesn't belong. Now, boy, what a pain in the ass it was putting these together. It's not that they're hard to put together, it's just that you have to cut off so many sprues. Here you have a cute little happy face on there. It's like this little laser gun, bitey kind of walker thing. Kind of silly, but what are you going to do? Here you have this tanky, punchy one. Has swiveling fists on it, you know. Kind of cute. Does that turn? Yes, it does. Burnt. Burnt. And then you have this one, I guess it's meant to be underground or aquatic, and it has a kind of embarrassed face on it. Very strange. Looks like just a mismatch of parts tossed together. And that's cute. And these are the parts that come with the capsule. They're capsule chicks. These are the ones that come with the regular chicks like this. You know, this is their equipment so much, rather than... this is their equipment that you get when you buy these figures usually. You know, that series in the capsules. But, you know, this was nice enough to include a full set of these. It's pretty neat. The neat thing about this is that it actually doubles as an air bike. You just turn this one around. So you aim that way. And then you kind of stick this on the nozzle on the end, kind of like that. So you got an air bike right there. And pretty much anybody with these kind of legs can ride it. Yeah, you need her guns actually for that. These become the handlebars, I believe. How does that work? Something like that, I guess. I think that's how it goes. See, she leans down and grabs them, I guess. Wait a minute. There's probably a way to do this that I'm missing. Probably. Okay, let me just tell you right off the bat. Oh, man. Getting her to sit on this without popping apart, either her or the bike or both, is a pain in the ass. It's cute once it's done, but my God, what a pain in the ass. Let's see, let's just put this on here. See if I can do this without it popping apart again. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. You get the idea. Little cute speeder bike thing. And those parts, as you can imagine, go into the large construction there as well. But yeah, it's cute. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's get some of this shit together here. Oh, God. Nightmare fuel. Yeah, no. Anyway. Okay, so turning that armor from that. I'm kind of curious how this will work, because as you can see, her legs hang down from the armor, whereas this one's legs are bent. I wonder if it would look weird if she was in that position. I don't know. Let's find out. Yeesh. Just thought I'd show the interesting armature for the legs. Or is that ligature? It's like it can actually bend at the knee, of course, and makes like a kind of shoe thing almost. Well, it's weird with that one because that leg is so screwy. I gave it the weird screwy legs instead of the straight down legs. But yeah. It still works, I think, though, if I'm not mistaken. I'll find out by the end. Also, this part here, this drill part, it actually fits on their hands if you wish them to. God. I'm trying to do this one-handed here. Get back here, bitch. Motherfucker. Yeah, see, it kind of attaches to her wrist. Just kind of like squishes on. Well, here's an issue I ran into. This part here that fits on the back, so you can make things like that. unfortunately, it doesn't work with her twisted torso. Her torso is like kind of twisted, and it makes it just a little bit too fat at the hips. It only works with that one. I mean, I'm sure there's other ones in the line that it works with, but it just doesn't happen to work with Miss Greenbody here, which is unfortunate because I was hoping to keep the boobs open like that instead of the yellow like that. Oh well. That's a pity. Here's another interesting thing I didn't notice until now. I can't focus. I thought that this one's arms both came off. I am incorrect. This arm does not come off, and that one does. So really, the only thing you can change on these upper torsos is the arm. Like, I can give her that arm and that arm. Unfortunately, they're from different series, so their colors are off. So one would be colored one way, one would be the other way, and that would suck because I hate asymmetrical shit. But yeah, if I were to buy you know, this, or if I were to buy this, but in this color, yeah, you get what I mean, then it would work. That's what happens when you use the bent torso with the bent legs and the straight legs. That's hilarious. It's absolutely retarded. Here's a thing I find kind of stupid as a missed opportunity. You have, you know, like the chicks, they can alternate their hair and stuff, and the robot chicks can alternate their hair and stuff, but they are not interactive with each other, which is stupid. It's like the bodies partially are, but the heads aren't. I mean, why shouldn't I be able to put that hair onto that one? Oh, that's because they completely designed it totally differently. I mean, that's stupid. It's a wasted potential. And I see zero reason that it was that way. I mean, would it have killed them to take this head and just extend the forehead up and put those little notches there and put those notches there? It doesn't make sense. It really makes no sense. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking there. It's kind of stupid. Oh, in case you were wondering, while this one's name, well, that head anyway, is named Chaco, this one's actually named Aron. Like the same way you would spell it with a male with two A's, and that's apparently what they would call a Kansou Girl. I don't know if that means console, I don't know. And the robot chicks are called phantoms, a commit body. Yeah, that's their name for the robot chicks, commit body. A phantom figure. I don't know, it's very strange. And also the little excavators and you know, those little guys, they're called commits. Like, you know, the drill one would be commit drill, then the other one would be commit excavator, commit bond, whatever, you know. Yeah. So pretty much you have the commit tools, you have the commit phantom chicks, and you have the Kansou Girls, which are, you know, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'm too lazy to translate whatever that could possibly mean. But yeah, missed hair opportunity to here. Pointless, really. So yeah, what's my final verdict on these? No. I don't think they're worth buying, honestly. There's a lot of cool gashapon-sized little chick figures like these days, and these are not the best of them by any means. The main problem is these girls fall apart like crazy when they're in their little figure forms like that. And this, I mean, look at this monstrosity, right? I mean, it's kind of just a mishmash of all these different parts. Absolutely no rhyme or reason, really, to their placement. You know, scientifically, physically, it's ludicrous. It just, they're not worth the money. I mean, in Japan, these are, I think, 300 yen in a machine, so that's about $3, you know, US. And when you try to get them over here, these little figures here are easily $10. Those ones, well, this was a set I got on BBTS, Big Bad Toy Store. I think it was like $35 or something like that on clearance. But besides that, no. Don't buy these. They're cute. I dig the concept, but the execution was just not good enough. If the figures stayed together better, if the individual figures had better articulation, I'd like it a whole lot more. What the hell's going on there? Oh, because I used the one with the bent foot. She's bumping into the one robot head down there. But yeah, it has the potential to be good, but they failed. And that's why I think this is actually a dead toy line. I don't think they're making any more of these. I was all set to buy the robot chicks, you know, those guys over there. I was all set to buy a set of them, which was really expensive, and they all came in different colors. So you could, you know, swap their hair, swap their limbs, and all that jazz. But no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And you're left with capsules, of course. Yeah, Unlimits Girls, cool idea. Just poorly executed. Can't get into it. I mean, this is cute for what it is. It'll sit on a shelf. It'll look pretty. And that's it. I'm never buying another one again. They're just, you know, they are what they are. Oh, well. I think that's it. Like, subscribe, hit me up on whatever fund type thing I got going on in the extended description, and good day. And goddamn, that's fucking hilarious looking.